Okay, so in today's episode of buying things I don't need, we have acquired this guy. So let's get into it. So this is an Isuzu, and that's all I know about it. So I wasn't really looking for one of these, but my buddy had this thing and it was really cheap and I couldn't pass it up. So, and if you've seen the creek we had to go through to get this out, you would not believe. Let's just say there was water up here. Anyways, so yeah. We tried to get it started to load it, but we were short on time. So we just ended up pushing it on here with his backhoe. So, but the story on this guy is that he bought it just to take the box off of it because he wanted it for a storage shed. So he took the box off of it and then it's been sitting. But I don't really know how long. I'm guessing 3 or 4 years. The one sticker I found up there has 2015 on it. Here, we can get up close. That sticker has 2015. The inspection, the year part is gone. So I don't know. So it's been sitting 3 or 4 years, whatever. So he drove it where it was. Last time he went to move it or something, he cranked it up. It ran for about 30 seconds and then died. And seen it had a split in the fuel line. So I think it's got air in it. So I'm gonna hook up a couple batteries and see if we can't bleed this guy out. And this is, I should go without saying, I thought this was just one of the, usually they have the 4-cylinder diesel motor. This is actually a 6-cylinder. So evidently this is more of a heavier duty truck, I guess. I don't know. I don't know anything about these. I don't know if I mentioned, but we were short on time and I only had 1 battery, so we couldn't get it cranking a whole lot. Now, we got 2 of these big guys. Well, now why don't 2 batteries fit in a 2-battery tray? They're made to fit a little bit snug. Huh. Yeah, there it is. Don't have to worry about them falling out. This should be a 12-volt system. Here's the jumper wires. They look, well, less than ideal. Oh, I'm sure some people are losing their mind because I'm tightening this with these. I don't have very many tools with me today. Alright, gotta check the oil on camera because if I don't, everybody loses their mind in the comment section. There it is, you can see. Right above full, nice and clean. He said he changed it before he drove it, but then it's been sitting, so it's got oil. I'll let you guys watch the exhaust. And now my batteries are dead. So let's go take this over and put them on charge. Alright, so I'm gonna try and unload this. It's just me here by myself, so I'm gonna hook the tractor to it and try and drag it off, and hopefully it goes well. Alright, so I flipped the cab forward, and check out the rust on this turbo manifold. That's nice. Here's the engine specifications if you're interested. It is a 6 BG1 XNN engine, whatever that means. But Anyways, what I was trying to get freed up, he told me was stuck, was this, see it right here, this primer to pump fuel in. So I got it freed up and I've been pumping on a little bit, so maybe I'll try and start it now and see if we have any better luck. I don't know if I mentioned, I cracked the injectors. I'm getting fuel to them. So I think we're good. I think we just don't have enough cranking power where these batteries are dead now. So I'm just gonna leave this charge overnight and we'll come back tomorrow and hopefully we can hit run. We're back today. It had all night to charge. It's showing fully charged. Sometimes it kicks a little bit. But I left it on 10 amps all night, so it should be pretty good. So, and the wind's not as bad today, so you guys should have better audio. So yesterday I got down here, if you guys can see it, is a primer. A thing you can push down and it sends fuel up. So I cracked it up here and I had fuel coming out here. So then I cracked some injectors, or well, I cracked the fitting down on the injection pump, had fuel here too. Then cracked some injectors, had fuel to all of them, but this one right here. So I'm gonna loosen it up. And I guess we'll crank it over just a little bit. Before we go any farther, I'm gonna get a wire brush and clean up these battery terminals. Okay, clean them battery terminals up, so now it should have a little bit better connection. So let's crank it over a little bit more and see if I can get fuel coming out of that injector. Engine sounds like it's got a skip in it. Alright, it's cranking over a little bit quicker. We're going to see if we can use the go-go juice method and get it to pop off. Should have done that before I started cranking. There's all kinds of dirt and stuff I raked out of in here. Took that off for 2 reasons. One, well, was make sure there wasn't no dirt. And 2 was to check the turbo, but there's no play in it, so that's good. So we're gonna see if we can't help it out a little more now. So I messed with bleeding this some more. And I don't know how I didn't notice it yesterday, but the fuel coming out of these injector lines smells awful. Like, it don't even resemble diesel fuel. So, now what we're going to do is we got our high-tech jerry can here. And we're just going to hook her up to this guy here. That should be the main feed line. That should be returned, I think. Yeah. So, we're going to do that kind of JC Smith style. Which, by the way, if you guys need a good channel to watch, check out JC Smith Projects. He gave me a shout out the other night in a live stream, and really appreciate that. So he's got all kinds of cool stuff going on. He's got, I mean, I can't even list. He's constantly buying, selling trucks, and he gets his stuff done a lot faster than I do. But yeah, he's definitely worth checking out. I'll put his thing up here somewhere. If not, it'll be in the description. So definitely worth checking out. And let's see if we can't get this guy to run. These hose clamps down here, hope you guys can see it, have a Phillips head that's about half rusted off. I'm sure I could fight with them long enough and get them off, but we're going to do this the quick way. Those are plastic. If I knew that, I wouldn't have brought out the grinder. I do have a pan under here catching that, in case you're wondering. See if I can get this fuel line on here. It's a little bit small, but I think we can get her stuffed on there. Alright, I'm just going to leave the return side open and let it drip down in that pan. I had somewhere I could set this without it falling over. That would be fantastic. Actually, I could probably put it right in here. I think right in there would be pretty good. I'll just run this guy up, down in there. And I'm going to crack this line loose up here. Pump it till we see fresh fuel. And you can see it. Alright, fuel system's bypassed. Injectors are cracked open. Let me see if I can't get them bled out a little bit better. Let's see what she does. Oh, we have life. Please tell me that's recording. Well, we're getting somewhere. Let that starter cool off after a minute. Let's try her again. we're getting somewhere now. It was running on its own there for a minute till it ran out of fuel over there. I'm sure some people are gonna get mad because I'm using ether to get it going, but I do have the glow plugs unhooked, so if that makes you feel any better. But all right, let's see what we can do now. See if it'll start on its own. Give it a little drink. Now, for all of you that are upset about me using the starting fluid to get it running, don't feel bad, because whenever I bought this thing and came in here, there's 3 cans laying in here, so I'm not the first person who's done that. Plus, the thing is not worth a whole lot, so, you know, if the motor blows up, it blows up. Anyways, so it'll run under 50% throttle or higher on its own. If you let it idle down too much, then it dies. So I'm just going to keep running it for a little while and see if it works itself out. And then we'll get back to you. So I've been running this thing about 20 minutes or so half throttle. And a minute ago it started up by itself. So let's try it again. There we go, boys. actually sounds good now. It's got a miss in it, but I also dumped a bunch of fuel additive in that. I think that's what helped it. It don't sound bad at all. The only thing it's on is the brake light in the dash. Here's the inside. It's just a cheap generic truck, I reckon. That thing don't sound half bad now. It don't have no brakes, but I might try and move it here in a minute. I kind of just want to drive it. Let's see if this liftgate works. I think all I have to do is put power to this motor. Oh yeah. And there you guys go. That's as far as she goes. Well, I got that lift gate to go up some more, so we're good there. At least I can move it around, don't worry about it dragging. But she's got some leaking issues. I don't know if that lift gate's worth selling off of here or not. I don't have any use for it that I know of. But anyways, I think this was a pretty successful will it start video. I have no idea what I'm going to do with this truck. It was just kind of one of them things. I did find out I was looking at it does have an Allison automatic. So at least it's got a good transmission. That's a plus. Let's see if it starts back up. It's been sitting for a little while. Yeah. Starts up. If we got any tunes in here. Lights up, that's about it. So, you guys got any ideas, something I can do with this? Let me know. And until then, it'll probably just be hanging out here. If I find a good deal on a bed, we'll put something on it. Maybe do something with it. I don't know if anybody will be interested in seeing me work on this or not. So I am going to drain this fuel tank out and flush it out, put some fresh fuel in it before I hook all the lines and stuff back up. But I was looking here, and I could be wrong, but it looks like where the fuel is going into the filter and then going in to the truck, it's hooked right here. Which, that might be the pickup tube, but to me that looks like a vent. And then right here it's got an arrow pointing out, like that would be the pickup tube. But that might be the vent, and that I might just have it backwards. But if anybody knows, I would appreciate that information. Guess that'll do it for this one, so catch you guys in the next one. Have a good day.